Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just switching out the input hatch. I always forget about the quad input hatches. That just basically works exactly the same as the other one, but you can fit 4 in there. So when you're crafting stuff like this, with like a buffer that can fit multiple recipes in there, you might as well just use the quadruple hatch. Doesn't seem like there is any reason not to. And thanks for reminding me, King. I saw that comment. And I am just trying to figure out what I want to do now. I am sort of cleaning this up. Could probably get rid of that now, since we have replaced... That's kind of our mixer. It shouldn't even really be in here, but the way I have kind of set up that room, I need a mixer with like the highest tier, and it's a little bit complicated to fit it in that area. Like if I put it in the back, it would be kind of annoying trying to get DPM power to it. Yeah, unfortunately. I wonder, I might be able to... no, the problem with, as we remember, is this has all the different hatches on them, so it's a bit difficult to get the fluid and the item in the correct hatch for the correct circuit. So I'll probably just have that one for regular mixing, then I'll have one for... item plus fluid crafting is what I'm thinking. But alright, so that is that. And then I guess I could probably move this. I don't remember what that was for. I think it was for a GT++ machine. I think it was like for the, wasn't it for like the Xeron plates? I think those required. Yeah, that's what they were for. And the I guess I can't remember if we're actually using this anymore. I think we're actually... Ooh, there was some... Oh yeah, there's a recipe that I was also using in that thing. Because I don't have that, my bending machine hasn't been upgraded. There are just like 1 or 2 recipes that require an upgraded thing. Everything else is just like regular. Like all these foils and stuff all just require like LV or whatever, or MV. I can't remember which one it was. But there are a couple like these that are outliers, which are kind of a pain, as we can see. Like, there's only... I think... Actually, LUV seems to be the absolute highest. So I guess I could technically probably just upgrade this to LUV, and we would be set for the rest. Alright, well that's... I didn't realize there was actually... That was the only one. But this is IV, and I don't even have IV power going into it. I only have... It's only fed by EV. Alright, I do need to work. I still want to sort this out. I keep saying that. I don't like how the power is underneath here. But it's one of those things I just haven't got to. Alright, so just kind of still cleaning everything up, and... I guess I'll throw this down over here. I probably won't need it, but the mixer, I do know I don't need the mixer. And there is the assembly machine. Pretty sure we don't need that anymore because we built the multi-block. So, all right, looking good. So today, I think the neutronium is actually finished for that quest. I think we need to get some Americium going as well. I was looking at that. And let's grab this. There's the 16 neutronium ingots. They do take forever with my current setup, but that's okay. We don't get anything for that. Yeah, it just takes a while. We will eventually get it upgraded. Americium, I think I do want to get. Now, we have an okay-ish supply of deuterium at the moment from when we were running our base off thorium for many, many episodes. So I have 428. It's actually not terrible. That might actually get me enough. Can it get me enough? Oh, that's not what I want. What is it? Lutetium. What I want. Vulcanus. I don't know. 100? Sure, why not? I have no idea how fast those smelt. Oh, look at that. They're only like 1 second. That's easy enough. Okay, so that is the lutetium, and then we need our chrome. And that will make us Americium. Now, if we want to... I think it's the Fusion Mark III, I think it is. Or the Mark II. Yeah. So the casings require 4 plates each. That is a decent amount. I don't remember how many casings we actually need. I might need, on the top end, like 400. If there's like 100 casings, I might need about 400. So just something to kind of work towards. We're not upgrading that at the moment, but it is definitely something we're going to need to work towards. Now, we also need lots of Americium for the UV thing. So that is a lot. That's like 1 motor, and you need 6 stacks of wire. Now, you do get 8 from... Pretty sure you get 8 from 1, but... yeah, that's 48 ingots of Americium per motor. Holy cow. And we're going to need the Nequadria. So let's get the... I guess let's get it crafting up our Americium at first. We'll just get it going and we'll see. Now, as we know, I don't have a separate reactor, so it's a bit of a pain here. Because if I turn it on, it's going to start doing this recipe because I have both the fluids in there. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. And we'll just remove the deuterium. And then I guess we'll do... That's our europium, that's our plasma. We have uranium and tritanium over there. I don't know, should we do Americium? I may end up moving when I get a better... I think it's a plasma. Or is it the molten? It might be molten Americium. Yeah, molten Americium. It's not the plasma. Is there a recipe for the... There is a recipe for that. Yeah, so eventually we'll be able to do hydrogen and molten plutonium and get Americium. And we won't need lutetium, but we need a Mark III for that. So, and it's quite expensive, but that is kind of what we are working towards to get the Americium. And then the Americium plasma we can throw through the plasma. I could even throw it through there, actually. I know, it's crazy that I'm using a heat exchanger for the plasma. I know. I like it, though. It feels better than just throwing the plasma in a turbine. Alright, I need to melt this stuff down. I totally just realized I did that wrong. So... I should also have a travel anchor back there. Let me actually craft that. Let's get that going. I think I want... Ah. Eventually we'll get 2 reactors, and then I'll probably have all the ingots or all these fluids fed directly into a... Man, I'm talking and I'm like forgetting what I'm doing. I'll have them fed directly into a fluid solidifier. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I'll probably set up like a fluid solidifier in the middle and then have all this stuff output directly into it and turn it into ingots. But in the meantime, I'm kind of just doing it manually. But if we're going to need lots and lots of Americium, we're definitely going to have to set something up. So, alright. I didn't even notice it is a 1-to-1. Alright. And how much Americium do we... Is this a 1-to-1-to-1? Yeah. Alright, cool. So we got our molten chrome. We got our lutetium. Should... Alright, it does need 200 million. I was just kind of curious what it needs now. It does need a decent amount of power. As we remember, we actually do have ZPM energy hatches, but I'm only feeding it LUV power. This, I mean, it's worked for all the other recipes, but this one may be a problem here. I mean, if it fails, I really don't want to lose, like... No, we have a bit of a buffer that I'll see if it's dropping. If it's dropping, we'll just turn it off, and then I won't lose the lutetium. Alright, let's do that. Alright, no, it is actually working. I wasn't sure. And let's see how many... it is pushing it, to be honest. As we can see. I might want to upgrade these power. I'm going to upgrade these things just in case. So let's turn it off. I'm going to upgrade the cabling into the thing. It's still gonna be LUV, but I don't like having 4 amp cables going into this thing. That makes me quite nervous. How many amps are we getting out of this? We're only getting 4 amps. Actually, you know what? This can only output 4 amps, so the cable's not going to burn up. I was a bit worried the cable would burn up. You know what? Let's just risk it, I think. I'll let it run for a little bit and see what happens. It does seem like it's getting enough power. It's not like trying to pull more than we can supply it, so that's fine. Did that just say 8 or 3? Must have said 3. I just glanced at the max load and I thought it said 8 for a second. But, okay, there we go. There is our molten Americium. I'm just going to let that go and work. And I will grab that. And I think that may... Oh, no. I didn't realize we had opened the things. I didn't see that happen, but... I'm assuming... Yeah, Americium and Nequadria. Alright, so that Nequadria is the other part that is locked by, which makes sense because that is what goes in the things. Ugh, wetware circuits. No, thank you. We're gonna have to do it, but I am not a fan. Okay, I am back. We've got all the molten Americium, at least for the west. I have actually just gone ahead and crafted up another fluid solidifier. They're really easy. It's just 2 pumps. Because I got tired of flying over there and doing that. And I'm thinking, actually, I may end up just having, when we're auto-crafting our plasmas and stuff, or our fusion metals, maybe I will just have it like go in here. I don't know. I haven't really decided how I want to do that. Is there a fluid solidifier? There is a multi. Yeah, this does do a thing if I want to do. Now that I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I should have just done that. But I kind of wanted one near the base so I could at least see what we're doing. And as you can see, it is shorter than a second, so you don't even see the thing. Americium. Yes, there we go. There is our 48 Americium. All this amethyst, this stuff. My drives are full of junk. Alright, so there is the Americium ingot, and I think that... No, it didn't open it up yet, because we need to get Nequadria as well. I'm like, ooh, those are a bit annoying. But you know what? No, we'll take the Americium. The clusters, those aren't too terrible. The one after that is the terrible part. Also, is this the quest line to open up Draconic? I remember that was kind of like its own little fun little quest line. I don't remember where it was. Ender expansion kind of thing. Endgame. I haven't really looked at any of this, to be honest. I'm just looking and I'm like, where did we get up to in the first season? Okay, we did get that. We did all this. Got infinite. I got that. I remember that. I got a lot of this infinite. Okay, not octuple. We didn't do that, but I actually did do quite a bit of this. Got that. I think we got to about here, didn't we? In the first season. Anyway, yeah, so that is that. Okay, I am also, as I was waiting for the Americium to finish up, I decided, let's get this. Now I have a Thaumium Anvil, and the reason I'm getting the Thaumium Anvil, you might see it here, I got crafted up the Industrial Sledgehammer, because it actually wasn't... It really wasn't difficult at all. This recipe is actually quite easy. I think the only thing I had to do is the zirconium wires. And the forged casings required Babbitt, which was really easy as... Well, it's like even like an LV thing. But yeah, I wanted to do that because I wanted to replace this one because... I broke down all this cabling, and then I realized I still needed the forge hammer over there. So I want to get rid of that. I had to, like, do a little funny thing over there. So, let's go put this forge hammer up. And the reason I got the Thaumium Anvil is because... Well, that's kind of a little in the way, isn't it? The way I've set this up. I mean, it doesn't have to be, like, completely even. But I mean... It kind of has to be even, doesn't it? I know I'll freak out if I have it, like, off-center, or if I put the 3x3 back here, that would annoy me. So, alright, we'll do that, and I think... Man, this, I keep saying it, but I'm like, the power over here is just so crazy. Like, all over the place. Maybe... I mean, I like having all my processing multi-blocks. It makes it easier, but that goes in the... I guess we'll do output there. Input there, like usual. This. So the anvil goes in the middle, and tier 1, 2, 3, 4... or Oh, I just realized you could do dark steel anvil too. Oh well. I mean, I have thaumium auto crafting. That goes in the middle, depending on whichever one you do. It gives a higher parallel. The void anvil, I don't have void. I'm pretty sure I don't have void ingots. I've never really tried to get them. I haven't done much magic in general. But, alright. I think this will be... It looks a bit funny with the anvil in the middle, but... Okay, I really like... This texture looks really cool. I like this texture. I really like that color. Okay, cool. It did form. Easy. Easy. I guess we'll just get a transformer. I just have so much of this stuff laying around that... That's why I'm like, yeah, I'll just do a transformer. IV, sure, why not? There. And then it's connected with over here. There we go. So should have power. We'll do that. I do need to. Don't have a soldering alloy just in my bag, which I kind of should. But I mean, it's not too difficult to take it out there. So interface. And the cool thing about these is if you fill them up with 4, you can always add extra input buses. It just makes it much easier to expand than the single block. That's kind of why another reason I want to place them all. What are we looking at over here? Ooh, 32 channels. 30. Man, we only have room for 6 channels over here. I may look into doing a subnet over here instead. I don't remember if we have... That's like all... Sometimes it's a bit funny with the export buses, but I don't think I actually have any. No, I have one export bus. I don't know if that will work with the... Yeah, I don't know if that would work with the... a subnet. It might be a bit funny. Like if I want to export stuff from the main network, I don't know if that would work, but... Actually, what happens if you do... What happens if you do... I'm just thinking, I'm like, if you do... You know how, like, when you connect the subnetwork, you put a storage bus on an interface? What happens if you do it the other way around? As well. Like, you have 2. Like, you have a subnet over here, and then you put a storage bus on an interface from this network. Would that let you pull the export? I usually only go the one way. No, I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, let's grab some of that and just make sure this works. I'll pull all these over. I would try to move this with, like... Just thinking of, like, probably a bad idea to try to move that with a dolly. I feel like that would crash my world or something. But, I think this should work. There shouldn't be any issue with this. I mean, I can't really see what the issue would be. It's just a forge hammer. It's formed. Why wouldn't it work? Alright, the thing I was crafting up was the HSS. 4? Sure, why not? And... that. Alright, cool. So there is the... yet another multi-block. Did it work? I didn't see it work. Oh, there it goes. Did it work? Ta-da! Alright, it worked. Cool. Now I can get rid of that thing. There is one more that I want to get, and that is a bit more annoying, and that is the scanner. Now, I broke down the scanner that we had over there, and I'm going to craft up another one, but they are rather expensive, the scanner. But I think LUV should be fine. But yeah, look how like expensive that is. Holy cow. Oh well. Get it going. And I'll just finish with this. Alright, what else do we have over here? Canning machine, I'll probably just do another single block for the canning machine. And this fluid solidifier we will change into a item plus. We'll change this into an item plus an item plus fluid recipe. But I do want to break this, because if I pull this out, it'll just fill back up again. Alright, so I'll just throw this in here for now. I don't have a storage bus on the phosphoric acid, but that. And then I actually have a fluid storage solidifier here, and it has... Oops. It's set up... Oh, that has the mold in it, though. You know what? We're not... I don't even remember the last time I did the luminescence. We did that for something? I don't even remember what it was for. But it's not something that is... we do a lot of. So I'm not going to worry about that, I don't think. Okay, so basically is it just this I'm left? I guess that's the only thing I have left, pretty much. I've upgraded everything. I should just get another disassembler, but it feels just kind of bad just upgrading one tier. I may wait on that. Oh, and this autoclave. And we are back. I have gotten the fluid or the canning machine done. I got the scanner crafted up, and I think we're pretty much done. I've gotten most of this stuff all broken down, and we're looking pretty organized here in the main base. There's obviously still things that I don't really want in here. Eventually, this stuff is all going to be moved. Don't even really use the clean room that much anymore. I'm curious if I can actually get rid of it fully, or is there always going to be some random thing I might need a clean room for? I don't know. But some of this stuff I may end up just moving over to my item area. I think I'm going to move this chemical reactor over to my little kind of item area, because I was using that for the europium dust. And I think I'm going to split off some of these recipes, so Certus quartz and all that stuff. I think I'm going to throw that on that chemical reactor and get it moved away. And then this one we have here is just going to be solely like circuit boards and wafers and stuff like that, I think. I'm not entirely sure if that's what we're going to do, like this stuff, but I want to get like this stuff like moved off of it. And I will move that to my circuit assembly line platform kind of area. So I think that is most of this all done. I'm pretty pleased with that. I do think it is time that we start progressing again. We've taken a few episodes to just kind of get cleaned up, upgraded, and stuff like that, but I think it is time that I'm going to actually get this moved as well. So if I want to do these electric motors, we do need a, what, 12 slice? I actually might have enough on this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I actually just have enough on the this assembly line. I thought I needed one more, but I think I want to get it moved because I need more room, and I'm going to expand this eventually. And I also am getting tired of switching out data sticks for the stuff that we need. So it might be time to get a data bank as well, because that can hold all the data sticks, and I won't have to switch them out anymore. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do that next episode or the Nequadria, because I am looking at this, and I have a couple recipes I need to make. Not a problem. We have Americium now, and Neutronium. I was kind of curious how much each motor. I mean, each motor does require 7 Neutronium. That is quite a long time to smelt in the Vulcanus, so that is something to think about. And we also need Nequadria, and I think I kind of want to do that next, because, I don't know, these lines are just super, super fun. I really liked that that line. So maybe we'll do that in an episode. Maybe we'll do the data bank. I'm not entirely sure. But before I wrap up, I would like to just thank my Patreons. I have a new Patreon. Johan, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I do this in my spare time, so if you would like to join my Patreon, there is a link in the description below, and any sort of support is very much welcomed. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.